Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come.
Oh, so I can play when I come back. Well, Charles, when you going to sleep? I know Mel going to sleep, but I'll be up for a minute.
Nigga, I ain't going to sleep. What the fuck? Trying to hoop. Somebody run the fucking tools court with me. Y'all suck.
Bro, we talk about that joke every day, bro. We'll play.
I don't want to hear it, bro. Oh God.
But you don't never get on. Yeah, we was like, on God, what the world, like 2 days ago, we like, yeah, I had fun with Charles, I don't know why they gonna come play. We talked like this about like 3 times.
And that's Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson.
That nigga be on like every day. Like every day. Like
we don't see you on though.
Broncos and our home team.
I be on, bro, that nigga be, I swear to God, bro, that nigga be on every day.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Fuck.
Ready, set.
Might about to come out down this Wednesday. Well, you still gotta let the man know, man.
Bravo.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. Exit. 56. Mike, 56 right there.
Block now on first down.
Touching on the block.
There to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
No, they coming. Dumb about it. Oh, it's time for me to go. All right, I'm out.
That's the hardest people to be killing that game.
Now Locke. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Now, I know we're only 2 plays in, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, something has to change with the protection, and they can't wait to halftime to make an adjustment.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, it would be nice to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. Well, as an offense, some drives you have it, some drives you don't, and this one looks like a you don't.
Shut up.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, it was 3rd and long. It was screaming for a pass. I think they tried to outguess him there with the running play. They didn't do him at all.
Went in the wrong direction. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Nigga, I'm a hoop regardless, nigga. I'm a bucket. And I'm going to be the one, nigga. Your ass better just get open. We ain't passing it to his ass.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 46. Back to throw here. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take,
I feel like it's
make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Ready to come home.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
I mean, duh, dickhead. But nah, I'm going
they're going to look to throw.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
What the fuck? Yeah, Atlanta's like down the street and around the corner.
On defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Died for the hell of it.
The Broncos on the field ready to start their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offensive move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Now.
Mike 56, Mike 56. All day, dog. Hey, alert 3. Check 26, check 26.
Now.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here I come.
Hey, Alpha.
49 the mic. Watch 49.
Score.
Jim.
Basically.
On 2nd and 9, block. They'll find Lindsey here.
Like, I was spending $10 at a time on game. That's it. And and that's what I'm saying. It ain't even gonna get that high. I'm like, and I'm barely gonna do that. By a little
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big
play.
play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Mike 56. Mike
66. Bullet high.
championship, baby. Switch.
On third down, here's Lindsey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Charger drive about to get going. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Go.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Why did this nigga not? What the? Our niggas done?
Down. 15 on it. Watch the run. Check 15. Check 15.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Hey, now.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Hey, Steve Stick. Hey!
Literally a franchise player.
49.
Just when you give him a contract.
On second down, here's Locke. It's complete to Snead.
Right.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first
Unless you
down.
finna grind solos the whole way. And don't give a damn. You literally just explained why niggas spend hundreds of dollars.
Come on,
Like, you just went through the whole process.
On the move on first down.
Hey,
Niggas was like, man, I ain't finna wait for all this. I can just buy this shit.
Mike, check. 59.
On first down, Locke. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick, and they will set up
Bitch,
shop
give me that
at their
shit.
own 46-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Swing.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hey. 4 down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 52 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. They've got a first and goal just inside the 5. We're scoreless after 1.
Here we go. Hey, hold on. You ain't doing nothing.
They'll run with Chubb, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary?
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Brandon Cooks. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Oh, shit, that nigga Jordan is
and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch the run.
Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm scared. 22,
Here's 2nd and 8. Drops it off for Chubb. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Lock to throw on 2nd down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Through an opening, and there he goes. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Dalvin Cook, 78 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. 2nd and 1. Trying to improvise. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. He'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They give to Chubb out of the gun. Oh, Chubb fumbled it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The Chargers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And again this time to the tailback. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. This time able to hold on to the football, but not much room to run. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He'll drop to throw. And that's complete to Cooks. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Kill. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Go. Check.
On third down, Forbes. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They come out here in the eye. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Second and goal from the 1.
Check. No.
They'll try again with Chubb. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Third down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play.
I'm here all day. Shoot. Slam. Match back. Hayward.
They'll set up a throw. They'll roll him out right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors.
He's got a man complete. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Second and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Ready. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll try the left side. Forbes. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Hey, we got to get the stop here, D.
Now back to throw. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jeff Swain, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Hey, let's get this,
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lock, flushed out right, and he's going to keep it here. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Let's go. 30 base.
Mike is 59.
Hey, box drop. Go out. Snap.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Going deep here for Parker. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. Parker unable to get that one.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately.
That's caught inside the 20. And down to the 20. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 55 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Will, check 24.
Spines.
No. Check safety.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Hey, stand off. Hey, Delta. Let's make these babies cry on the way back. Check 43. 56 to Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lock. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Strip that ball. 56, Mike, 56.
Lock going to throw. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Denver. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This will be taken at the 10. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I remember a coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McKenzie. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. He gets it to Cooks. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
They go play action here on 1st down. Hunter Henry brings it in. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try the left side. Forbes. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on him.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. A'Shawn Robinson, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Call it a gain of 5, but still a decent ways from the end zone now on fourth and goal.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On first and 10, it's Lindsey. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 47 yards on the ground. And a guy that can change the game shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Set 60 or. Bravo. 56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. Hey, pick your game up. Mike 50.
Again, it's Cook. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Broncos on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. And it's caught by Parker. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. He may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll run for it with Cook, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. McManus's point after is good, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Back to throw here. Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
2nd and 4. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie with touchdown number 7 on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Ready, ready. 18, Gator. 56. Nice move. 56. 56. 5.
Now this time, Locke will throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. He was looking for Parker that time.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Now a play fake here on first down. Throw complete right side to Cooks. The catch and run there, good for 16, the first.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, the number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. He completes this to Sutton. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
Check 13. Check 13. Switch. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Here's Locke to throw. And this is Parker, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. Forced out to his left. And some room to maneuver. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10.
Man.
Clock now on 1st down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Let's go. 60 outlaw. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? Yep. You think you gonna get this? Mike 5'9", Look at me. Go. Check. Defense.
Clock now on 1st down. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Hey, wahoo. Check 3. Check 59.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's locked. Now a desk. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the home team here, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and ain't my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't say no. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go be
I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throw they blind in my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get a dead spot. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. Back up. I had to get back.
Took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard.